has now decided that a large task force will sail as soon as all preparations are complete. HMS Invincible will be in the lead and will leave port on Monday.
He'd done the job, he dropped the bombs, the crew just descended into whoops and hollers, and everybody was punching the air, and we were sort of patting ourselves on the back before the reality of the fuel situation set in again. We were now 6 hours from Ascension with about 4 hours worth of fuel.
We knew soon after we left Ascension that HMS Sheffield had been attacked and destroyed, and that there were casualties, so I think it was a question of proceed south at all speed.
There was a lot of drooping chins and a lot of scared people on board the Lancelot, and I had to, I guess, in some instances, take the lead and say, this is what we're here for, guys. It is now a shooting match and we're on our way.
The landing is not an end in itself. The landing is just the beginning. There's going to be a lot of hard fighting afterwards. And I then said, it won't be a picnic.
Once we got ashore, we realised we didn't have air superiority. These ships were very vulnerable, so we had to run all the stocks ashore into Ajax Bay. When I heard, I thought, oh my God, this is awful.
We had sent Sir Tristram in, loaded with ammunition and stuff for them, on the understanding that the landing craft would be there under orders to empty her and get her back the following night. What we didn't know is, because Sir Tristram was quite reasonably keeping radio silence, was that she was not unloaded. Galahad came, finding Tristram where he'd hoped to go and hide under this cliff. Well, not hide, but be protected by the cliff. So he anchored further out, sitting duck.
Somebody shouted, air raid warning red, and I looked up and I saw the silhouette of an aircraft overshoot the hull. Seconds later, there was a loud bang and it all went orange. It wasn't until I had to get up to go to the treatment room that I realised that I'd burnt my face and my head. Because I walked past this mirror and I just saw this like large beach ball, and realised it was me.
I was shot in the hip and I'd gone down. I tried to get up again and move. When I rolled over, when I had no support in my leg, and the enemy took another 2 shots at me.
Tumbledown was one of their last and strongest defensive positions, literally outside Stanley. We were very aware that we were going to take on the best the Argentinians had to offer.
Gentlemen, I've just heard that the white flag is flying over Stanley. We walked up the steps of the hospital and the Argentinian guard was sat with a pistol on his lap, asleep. So Jock Wilton and I smacked him with an SMG and said, "We are here." And he went, "Oh." And and a lady opened the doors and looked at us. She went, "British?" We said, "Yes." They were so happy. We said, "You're free now." We pulled into Southampton Dock to be amazed that there was thousands of people, with banners and stuff like that, all waiting for us to come home.